Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Mark TIETS here of TIETS Game Informationals. Today I want to talk about the world famous Uwe Rosenberg's Agricola. Agricola, there's been hundreds of reviews on, tons of videos, tons of walkthroughs. You can definitely find out a lot of information about this game. So why am I talking about it? Because I think it's important to know whether you should own Agricola and whether or not you should take the time and effort to play it. First, I'll go on record. If you're a collector of board games and you're thumbing around trying to find a game to get and you're looking for a big game, Agricola is a great game to get involved in. The way I kind of look at this board gaming hobby is, a lot of us have played board games our whole life, started with the standard, American games, your Monopolies, your Clues, Strategos, and so forth. And usually when you still talk about people like games, these are what come to mind. And then you start getting involved into the Euro board gaming, this new revolution of board games. And as you get more into it, you get into Ticket to Ride, Catans, gateway games, and now all of a sudden you find yourself searching for games, trying to figure out what you should get. And that leads you to the top 100 games or even the top 10 games on Board Game Geek, which is Agricola has been floating around the top 5 since 2008. And it's been, I think, 2, 3, or 4 jumping around. I think it's currently number 4. Okay, I'm back. So when you're explaining to your friends and family what Agricola is about, you're going to tell them, hey, it's a game. We're basically a family. We live in a wood hut, and we're going to have some kids. We're going to grow up. We're going to get different professions. The main thing is we're going to have to be able to feed our family, so that's going to be through hard work and effort, and we're either going to make vegetables or grain, or we're going to raise cattle or sheep or swine, pigs, whatever you want to call them, and we're going to supply for our family each harvest and be able to feed them and raise our kids, and that's pretty much what you do. So you go through this whole spectrum. It's very cool because the game has a lot of cards. You have different occupations that your family members and you're going to have, which makes the game really kind of exciting because you do have a lot of replayability. By every time you play it, you get dealt cards, and you have different characters, and you got to figure out how it's best going to work strategically for you to win the game. Of course, it has begging cards too, so if you decide not to, like some people do, oh, I'm not going to feed my family or not going to have food, you will have to beg and you will lose valuable victory points. And if you're a beggar, you probably won't win the game, although the kind people in the world of Agricola will definitely make sure that you get food. They're not going to let you starve to death. It also has the very cool Obi-Wan Kenobi card, the Tutor, which, of course, it's not Obi-Wan, but it looks just like Obi-Wan, and it's pretty infamous that this has been talked a lot about. You can buy Fairy Deck. You can buy decks from all the different countries, Belgium, Netherlands, all over. You can buy World Championship decks. You can buy Gamers decks. The game comes with a whole plethora of wood stuff. You have farmers, you have people. You can buy the goodies, which gives you a lot more different cool meeples, better pumpkin meeples instead of little discs, and wood, cows, grain, etc. So you can really advance the game a lot and grow with it. I mean, if you were to ask that age-old question, so if I had 1 game or 10 games that I could take with me somewhere, Agricola would probably be one of them on most people's lists. And the reason is because it does have tons of replayability. But I know a lot of collectors, replayability is not the big thing. It's what's new, what's cool, and keep moving through games. And part of the thrill and excitement of this hobby / addiction is getting new games on the table. But Agricola is definitely one that you just got to pick a day where you're going to learn it, invite some people over that know it, and play Agricola. But if you're a collector and you're going through and you're thinking, okay, what are the, I'm going to spend $200, what are the 4, 5, 6, 7 games I'm going to buy? Agricola should be one. It should be one of your first ones. There's a lot of mechanics in here that are very familiar in a lot of games now. So it's very innovative. Again, the artwork is cool. I don't know if it's cool if you're like a 10-year-old or a young kid, but it's funny. Everybody that plays it loves Agricola. So enjoy it, get it, have it.